No email marketing means missed opportunities, and I don't want that for you. If you are an aesthetic service professional and email marketing is not already an essential component of your marketing strategy, then after you watch today's video, that's going to change. I'm also going to share 2 simple strategies that we use with our current accounts to help them explode their email list full of leads that turn into booked appointments. And we'll talk about that more towards the end. So if you are an aesthetic service professional and this sounds like something that you are missing out on big time, which it probably is, that's why you clicked on this video, grab your pen, grab your paper, and let's get into it. So for those of you who are new here, I didn't forget about you, and your time is just as precious as mine. I want to start off by letting you know who I am, and most importantly, what makes me qualified to even be on this screen sharing this information with you. Glad you asked. I'm Cheri Cobb, owner of Cheri Cobb Creative, a concierge marketing company, and we specialize in helping medical and dental aesthetic professionals. Now, our number one goal, like when I launched this marketing company, my number one goal was to get treatment providers to do more of what they loved, and that is treat clients. Focus less on marketing and lead generation. Let experts like us take that off your plate and allow you to live a life that you are obsessed with and to build an aesthetic empire that you and your patients are obsessed with. That's our number one goal. Now, I can't teach you everything in one single video. You can go back and explore lots of my other videos. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, all the things at Threads, especially here lately. I love Threads, y'all. And if you want to just keep up, you can follow me on all of those platforms. Can't teach you everything in one single video, but I can do my best to just give you bite-sized marketing tips little by little. But the main thing I want you to do, and I tell you guys this in every video, just make sure you apply the strategies that we go over. I can give you information and tips and resources galore, but if you don't actually implement the things that we go over, then you will not see a result. And I want you guys to see a result. So make sure you take action, because what do I always say here on this channel? Action takers are money makers. First question I always get is, why do we need to build an email list? Why can't we just capture emails from clients when they come into our office to render services? And if that's your mindset, I want to let you know that you are missing out on so much opportunity, and I'm going to explain why. First off, you have to understand the customer journey, buyer's journey, and everybody, and especially in medical and dental aesthetics, because our price points are higher, everybody is just not always ready to buy yet. Some people have lots of questions. They want to know more. Some people will ask you the same question 5 or 6 times. Some people just want to be educated a little bit more. Some people just want to see your face more. Some people just want to know more about the treatment provider, know, like, and trust you. And then once they get past all of those barriers and those objections, that is when they make a buying decision. So email marketing, it allows you to stay top of mind. People will open an email before they even get on social media. It is directly coming from your inbox directly to their inbox. There's no algorithm to kind of disrupt that flow. You know, there's no changes within the interface. It's going to go straight to the consumer and they are going to open it and read it. You have to look at it as you're using email marketing to stay top of mind for the buyer type that is not ready to buy yet. They're not ready to book yet. They still need a little more nurturing. They still want to be a little bit more convinced. And you have to kind of push those people to the sale a little differently. And one thing that I've learned in my experience, because with our marketing company, you know, we don't have cheap packages, you know, either. So a lot of the times it takes aesthetic clinic owners to, you know, make a decision, decide if they even want to make this investment. Now, a lot of the times what usually happens is that buyer type that finally decides to work with us, the buyer type that finally decides to come into your clinic to get some sort of treatment or laser session done, quality of this client is just a little more top tier because it took a little longer to bait them in. You actually had to work for them. And again, in my experience of just, working with clients like that, the ones that need a little more nurturing, need a little more loving, the ones that are asking a million questions, going back and forth, a lot of the times they are quality clients. And yes, you do have to work for them. So with that being said, this is what email marketing does for you. There's a big misconception out there right now that all we need to do is have a pretty website, we need to post on social media, and then boom, they shall come. But what you have to realize is that, and we talked about this in the last video, when TikTok went down, I think it was the perfect opportunity to just kind of let everybody know that you shouldn't depend on social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok to grow your aesthetics business. You need to have an email platform. You definitely need to have a website. Like, that's a no given, but I talked about that in that last video. So social media, no, that's not going to save your business, but things like email marketing, yes. Because if you were, let's just say, for example, if you were an aesthetic clinic owner, I don't think a lot of aesthetic clinic owners that, I definitely know the ones that we work with, they're not using TikTok because that's just not a service that we offer, and most of them don't have it. Maybe like, some of the nurses and the employees, they may have their own individual TikToks, but it's not a service that we offer to our clients. But say if you did have a TikTok presence and you were heavily invested in TikTok, you got a lot of your leads from TikTok, and then they just decided to shut down. Now, even though they came back up with their limitations, they just decided to shut down. How would you get the message to all your TikTok followers that, hey, now we're going to be on Instagram, or hey, now we're going to be over on YouTube? So you always want to have that email list because it is something that you own, and it's an intimate, more direct way to, communicate with existing clients and with prospects who are not sure if they're ready to become clients yet. Okay, so now, as promised, the 2 ways that we currently use email marketing strategies, simple email marketing strategies to build our clients' email list. The first one is my personal favorite, and that is a quiz. People love to participate in quizzes. Why? Because they just love to answer any questions that highlight the interest that they have. Yes, people are vain. We love to answer questions about ourselves or about our interests, but quizzes are the best. So for example, one that we do pretty much for every account, we do skincare quizzes. What is your skincare concern? Do you guys know how that can clearly lead to an in-office consultation? So the idea is to collect the leads, because that's what you're doing. Emails translate to leads. You're collecting them in creative but strategic ways. Now, the skincare quiz, there may be a couple of people who might take the quiz that might live hours away, but the chances of that are very slim if the quiz is set up right. 9 times out of 10, you will have people that will take the quiz. They will list their skincare concerns. This can turn into a virtual consultation. If you're not already offering virtual consultations, hello, it's 2025. You need to offer virtual consultations. And then you can just, and if you don't offer virtual consultations, you can offer an in-office consultation. The next thing that we do creatively to grow email lists for our clients is we run monthly giveaways. We pick a in-demand service at the time, and what we'll do is we'll set up the giveaway on the website, and what we require for entry is a simple phone number, email, first name, last name, and then we pick a winner. We announce the winner on social media, and we literally do this rinse and repeat. We have a lot of people, yes, that enter time and time again, and then we have people that enter for the first time, and obviously we have systems set up in the background that can differentiate between the two. But bottom line is we're collecting leads. And let me tell you something, the best thing to do, you have to have a follow-up system. The gold is in the follow-up, and your follow-up has to be just as thorough, if not better, than your marketing efforts. Okay, so with that being said, when we collect all of the leads for, you know, the skincare quiz and for the monthly giveaway, the next thing we do, which is so important, y'all, and if you don't do this, you may as well not even be doing the front things, right? So we pass the leads over to someone in the office, you know, a particular person, you know, not just anyone needs to be doing a task like this, and they will go down the list and personally call everyone just to say thank you for taking the quiz. Oh, I noticed you have these skincare concerns, you know, we have this product for this, we have this treatment for this. It's called upselling. Okay, the lead is only as good as the follow-up. There has to be a follow-up system. I cannot tell you guys how many times we have talked to aesthetic clinic owners and everybody wants more leads. But then when we ask them, well, what is your current follow-up system for tracking leads right now? Okay, how many new patients are you seeing versus existing patients? Or do you even know where most of your leads are coming from right now? So sometimes more leads is not the problem. The follow-up is the problem. The conversion is the problem. So anyway, so I hope that this video and this breakdown was helpful for you guys. If you are not already implementing email marketing into your strategy, I would highly suggest that you start off with downloading our free guide, which is linked in the description box below. Email marketing guide for beginners. Make sure you grab it on the way out. It's going to go along perfectly with today's video and just kind of help you get started. Now, if you found this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, just make sure you thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and come back for even more med spa and aesthetics clinic marketing gold. If you have any questions about anything that we went over in the video, you guys, I'm so serious, ask them in the comments below, because I want these to be more like conversations, because I know I can talk, I can go all day, but it's, you know, the conversation is only as good as the listener. So I need you guys to, you know, ask questions in the comment sections down below. And again, if you found this video to be helpful, be sure to watch this video on your way out so you can make sure you are not making these rookie med spa marketing mistakes that are killing your profit. All right, I'll see y'all in that video. Bye bye.